An hour later, Annie sat beside Belle on the wagon, dressed in a simple but clean calico dress, her hair washed and combed in her laps. At a small bundle containing a nightgown, undergarments, and basic toiletries, William had purchased these items without comment, as if buying clothing for a strange woman was the most natural thing in the world. "Why are you being kind to me?" she finally asked as they left town, the wagon wheels crunching on the hard-packed dirt of the trail. William kept his eyes on the road ahead. "My daughter needs a woman's influence. I need help with the house and the ranch. It's a business arrangement, Miss Boone, nothing more." But as the wagon rolled toward the mountains and the setting sun painted the sky in fierce shades of orange and crimson, Annie couldn't help but wonder what twist of fate had brought her here, and whether her life had truly been purchased for one gold coin, or if perhaps, just perhaps, it had been saved. The Hayes Ranch sprawled across a small valley, nestled between rolling hills 20 mi outside Silver Creek. As the wagon crested the final ridge, Annie caught her first glimpse of what was to be her new home, a sturdy 2-story cabin with a wide front porch, a large barn, and several smaller outbuildings. Smoke curled from the stone chimney, promising warmth against the approaching evening chill. "It's not much," William said, misreading her expression. "But it's ours." "It's beautiful," Annie replied truthfully. After months of uncertainty and the terrifying prospect of becoming property to a violent prospector, the peaceful homestead before her seemed like paradise. Belle had fallen asleep against Annie's shoulder, her small body warm and trusting in a way that made Annie's heart ache. She'd never imagined herself as a mother. Her own had died when she was too young to remember. But something about Belle's fierce independence reminded Annie of herself before life had worn her down. As they approached the house, a weathered man with silver-streaked hair emerged from the barn, squinting at the wagon with obvious curiosity. "That's Clint," William explained. "He helps with the cattle. Been with me since I started this place after my wife passed." The mention of a wife answered one of Annie's unspoken questions. She wondered what kind of woman had captured the heart of this solemn, dignified man, and what had happened to take her away. William reined the horses to a stop and gently woke Bella, who yawned widely before scampering down from the wagon with practiced ease. "Miss Boone will be staying with us." "Clint," William said as he helped Annie down. "She'll be keeping house and looking after Belle." Clint's weathered face betrayed nothing as he nodded a greeting. "Ma'am, you can call me Annie," she offered, wanting desperately to establish herself as a person, not property. Annie. Then Clint touched the brim of his hat before turning to William. "Fence on the north pasture needs mending. Found 2 calves wandering near the creek this morning." As the men discussed ranch business, Belle tugged at Annie's hand. "Come see my room. Papa says you'll have the room next to mine." The interior of the house surprised Annie. Though decidedly masculine in its furnishings, it was clean and well organized. The main room held a stone fireplace, several comfortable chairs and bookshelves filled with volumes that spoke of an educated mind. The kitchen was spacious with a large cook stove and ample workspace.